Hi guys, welcome to Chrissy's Books. I am Chrissy. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. And for this week's read, I have a really special book. It's one of my favorite books ever. And it is dun, 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 Becoming by Michelle Obama. What a book! So the reason why I'm reviewing this book is because there is a documentary coming out on Netflix on May 6th called Becoming. And it is basically about, obviously, Michelle Obama's memoir, her life, and the experiences that she had while being on tour for her release of this incredible book. And I thought to myself, why not review one of my favorite books that I read a while back? So here it is. So I gave Becoming by Michelle Obama a 10 out of 10, which basically means that this book is off the charts. I loved it. I have nothing negative to say about it. I have no criticism. I loved it from the beginning till the end. I loved the book cover. I just loved it. And it's really rare for me to give a book a 10 out of 10. So that's just how much I loved this book. And I really liked Michelle Obama before I read this book, but after reading it, I was like, oh my God, she is my hero. Why is she not president? Um, yeah, it's just a good book. It's a really good book. So, Becoming by Michelle Obama has three core sections, and they are becoming me, becoming us, and becoming more. As you can tell with the theme of the book, becoming, and I actually didn't really realize it when I first saw the book come out until I read it, and I was like, oh, becoming. So it's basically about growing, about evolving, about always learning, which is so true. I just think, we're always learning every day, and the day that you stop saying to yourself, okay, I'm good, I've learned everything, then that's probably not a good sign because we're always evolving, we're always changing. So this book follows her life. Um, so, in the three main sections, the core sections of the book, we follow her through her upbringing in Chicago, Southside Chicago, um, and through when she went to Harvard Law School, when she went to college, and also from when she worked at a prestigious law firm in Chicago, where she met her husband, former President Barack Hussein Obama, and also follows her through the campaign trail and to when she became the first African American First Lady of the United States of America, and beyond that too. So it is a really well-rounded book, and it's really, really, really easy to read. I actually thought it would be quite a difficult book to read because it's, obviously the former First Lady of the United States, but it is really readable. Like, you don't have to be into politics or you don't have to be a super well read person to read this book. It's a really good book. It is just, I mean, the writing is amazing. I just loved it from the beginning till the end. And I loved everything that she talked about throughout the book. I mean, even though she is the former first president of the United States, and you sort of put her up on this high pedestal, she's actually really down to earth, and you really get to learn that throughout the book, especially knowing about her upbringing in Southside Chicago. Her family obviously weren't privileged in any way. They were a working class family. They had struggles just like every other African American family growing up in a rough area in a city. And I just love that she really talked about those things, and also the times that she would talk about through different periods of her life. She would also include what would be happening politically, which is really good to know because you sort of feel like you're there and you get a better sense of what she's going through at that time. And I just really loved it. I loved all the different sections. You get to find out how Michelle Obama and how Barack Obama had met and how they had fallen in love. And it's just a really good read. I really enjoyed it. And also it's really great to know because you find out what it's like to be on a campaign trail and the experiences that she went through, and what it's like for a first lady, a day in the life of a first lady in the United States. And I just thought that it was just a really well written book. Um, I honestly don't have anything negative to say about this book. It's really good. It was heartfelt, it was bold, it was exquisite, and it was really honest. And she talks about a lot in this book of her life. I don't want to tell you everything that happens, obviously, because it's better for you to read the book. Um, yeah, it's just those three core sections. We go through her entire life to leading to, up to the point where she actually wrote this book. And I want to read you a couple of my favorite quotes from the book, if you'll indulge me. And also, you get to see all these great photos in the book, which I thought were really sweet. So, yeah, it's a nice little treat when you're reading the book. So, I'm going to read you two of my favorite quotes from Michelle Obama's Becoming um, memoir. For me, becoming isn't about arriving somewhere or achieving a certain aim. I see it more as a forward motion, a means of evolving, a way to continuously reach toward a better self. The journey doesn't end. I became a mother, but I still have a lot to learn from and give to my children. I became a wife, but I continue to adapt to and be humbled by what it means to truly love and make a life with another person. I have become, by certain measures, a person of power, and yet there are still moments when I feel insecure or unheard. It's all a process, steps along a path. Becoming requires patience and rigor. Becoming is never giving up on the idea that there's more growing up to be done. I mean, that's just a really great quote. And here's another one, because she's a really powerful advocate to women. I just really love this quote. Women endure entire lifetimes of these indignities in the form of catcalls, groping, assault, oppression. These things injure us. They sap our strength. Some of the cuts are so small they're barely visible. Others are huge and gaping, leaving scars that never heal. Either way, they accumulate. We carry them everywhere, to and from school and work, at home while raising our children, at our places of worship, anytime we try to advance. Yeah, I mean, the struggle is real. So, yeah, those are my two favorite quotes of the book. Read it, it's a great book, and I'm really excited to see the documentary that's going to come out on May 6th on Netflix. Um, she is a rock star, she's amazing. Read this book. And the song that I would associate this book with, because this is just such a powerful book, and also Michelle loves Beyonce, and Beyonce loves Michelle. I have to definitely give a shout out to this song, and it's "Run the World" by Beyonce. If you don't already know that song, I don't know where you've been, but every time I think of that song, I think of this book. We all know who runs the world, right? As always, keeping it real on Chrissy's books. Be sure to subscribe below if you would like to stay updated to all my book reviews. And thank you so much.